Hello there, survivors. Welcome back to another video on ARK Survival Ascended here on the center in an air bubble under the sea. And I've built a Greek temple this time. I'm quite happy with the way this design turned out. And today I just want to show you around, see what it looks like. And I actually think that despite me just designing this to obviously look good and look like a Greek temple, it could actually work as a pretty good base as well. And there we go. We're here under the sea in this air bubble. If you don't know, there are these air bubbles in the water. So right here, I am in the middle of the sea. As you can see, it's a little shark. And then I can swim in through the bubble. And we're just doing completely fine, completely normal. Nothing going on here. So pretty cool location, pretty special location to build a base at, and I decided to go for this Greek temple. You got some ruins as well circling this bubble, which makes it pretty cool spots. And yeah, I tried to go for a completely new style, something a little bit different. And yeah, as you can see, I've used these water reservoirs stacked on top of each other, which actually make for surprisingly good pillars. It's probably the best kind of pillar that we can currently build. There's like rounded, there's got some strength to it as well, and it works surprisingly well because you can just stack them on top of each other. The only thing here is that for this one you place down the water reservoirs first, and then you snap in the walls into it. I don't know if this would be possible on officials, because I don't know if this counts as overlapping stuff that they don't allow, but if it doesn't, well, for the middle part you could leave this out and just use no more pillars. Of course, you could still use these on the outside, I think. But yeah, I think that's a really cool way to get this whole thing going. And then obviously up there I couldn't have any like statues or something to decorate, so instead that is where I will keep my artifacts, and I think that looks pretty good as well. Now there's a few details here that would be different if you do not have any mods. I've used as little mods as possible here, but of course in some places I couldn't get away with it. One of them is up there. So we're right up here, and as you can see, this is like a ramp going up, and normally we don't have any building pieces that fit in here because we still have no sloped wall for this kind of steepness. But you do have that in ASR, or Architect Structures Remastered, which basically helps you solve the gap. Otherwise you'd probably have to fill it up with like fence railings sticking down. It's the best way to kind of fill it in, but of course it doesn't fully fill in the gap. So yeah, that would be a little bit different on official. And then of course I have used ramps. Basically the slope is the same as a ramp, but then I've used the ASR version so that it could still have the Adobe roof texture, because that's obviously much nicer for a roof like this. On official settings you would have to do just normal ramps, unfortunately. Maybe paint them in a right color, and then you could get something very similar. But please do let me know in the comments down below if you like this build and you would want to see a full tutorial for this, because obviously I can do that, and I will cater it towards being made on normal ARK without the mods. But yeah, really quite happy with the way this design turned out. So we got these sides here as well to, you know, little designs going on here, and also of course painted it to make it look more like a proper temple. Unfortunately, these water reservoirs, I can't actually paint them white, so that's why they're like light blue instead. But I mean, it fits with the whole underwater theme, I think, and it still looks pretty nice. And then of course these walls I was able to paint completely white. I think this is, the blue is the cornflower color, then we have the white, and then we got the sand color, I think, for all the yellow accents on the wood, which turned out quite nicely together, I would say. So yeah, quite happy with the way this design turned out. Let's go inside, because you'll see a magnificent reflecting floor right here. Obviously I didn't quite decorate it as a temple, but rather like a base that you could use. I left some space because you might want to take in some tames. Not sure, like obviously if you also build it under the water, probably not a lot of tames you can take in, because you'll leave your water tames out there or cryo them, and then maybe have some tames running around inside the bubble that you could use. But if you build it anywhere else, you could easily enter here, put the stuff away that you've collected. Got some forges going on here as well, so you could easily you know, do that. I kind of made this like a mid-stage base where you don't have all the industrial things yet, but you have some of the things. We got some music, got some air conditioning if you want to hatch things here, because you have some space here. But yeah, if you're wondering about this nice floor that is reflecting marble, which looks absolutely amazing, it's a custom cosmetic, and I think it's one approved for official service as well. It's the Manor mod. So yeah, it's a custom cosmetic skin that you apply over any ceiling as you already have, or foundations, and you've got a couple of different variations of it as well. And yeah, it looks really cool for a build like this. I think it really transforms your build, and I really like the reflection in it as well. Looks really, really cool. Then I've got the throne here from the Manor mod as well, which is pretty cool looking. I've got some trophies on the wall, and then some crafting stations here at the back as well. Just a kind of idea of what it could look like if you would actually turn it into a base. I left a lot of room here at the bottom on purpose, so you could have some tames inside. Okay, so obviously we also have the stairs. We have these side entrances and exits as well, just as an extra way to get into your base. And then up here you've got some more space. We've got some fridges, some extra storage. You would actually be able to hide more storage behind there as well if you wanted to. There's also some space behind here, but I figured the storage was more useful. Some fridges, some crafting. This is an industrial grill, but then with another cosmetic from J Cosmetics on it. And then, yeah, there's plenty of more space here on the side to place stuff. We got a little bit more, some maps, cryo fridge, and then a tiny little bed right here as well. So yeah, I think you could definitely make this into a full base. You could probably decorate it even better than me. Obviously, this was just quickly done to give you an idea of what it would look like if you're actually using it as a base. But yeah, there's many things you could do here, many ways to decorate this base for sure. But I think it is a pretty fun design, and I love this style of build. I love these water reservoirs. You'll never be thirsty, because yeah, as soon as they start collecting water, they all will have water. You can drink as much as you please, and yeah, looks pretty good as well in my opinion. Hopefully you like this as well. Let me know if you'd like to see a full tutorial on it. I do have the speed build also recorded, which I might be posting soon as well. And then hopefully I'll see you around in the next video. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.